The Cybertruck is not a flex, it's not a toy, and it's definitely not just a truck. For my business, the Cybertruck is a marketing asset, a branding tool, and a legitimate business expense. And today, I'm gonna break down exactly why buying a Cybertruck for your business can be one of the smartest moves you make if it's done correctly. If you watched my last video, you already know I purchased multiple vehicles in my business name. Some were structured right, one was structured wrong, and one was done perfectly. This one, the Cybertruck, was intentional. This wasn't about a cool truck, this was about leverage. Here's the shift most people never make. Most vehicles are expenses. They depreciate, they cost money, they don't do anything except get you from point A to point B. The Cybertruck, on the other hand, when used correctly, is an asset. It gets attention, it creates conversation, it makes people look twice, and attention is marketing. We didn't wrap the Cybertruck to look cool. We wrapped it to be seen. This thing functions like a rolling billboard that never turns off. Parking lots, red lights, gas stations, traffic. You pay for it once and it markets your business every single day. Try getting that kind of return from ads. Firstly, let's talk about the part that everyone asks about: taxes. And I want to be very clear, this is not TikTok tax advice. This is actual tax code, translated into human terms. Here's what the IRS actually allows. In 2026, there's a section in the tax code called Section 179. In simple terms, Section 179 lets businesses deduct the cost of qualifying equipment and vehicles in the same year they're put into service. Instead of writing something off 5 years later, you can write that expense off now. For 2026, that limit is over $2.5 million. Now, here's the key part. Vehicles with a gross vehicle weight over 6,000 pounds like the Cybertruck can qualify under Section 179 if they're used more than 50% for business. That's important because lighter passenger cars are capped. Heavy vehicles used for business are treated differently. On top of that, there's bonus depreciation. In plain English, bonus depreciation allows you to write off what's left over after Section 179. When those two are combined, in the right situation, a business can deduct a large portion, and in some cases, the entire cost of the vehicle in year one. Now, here are the rules that actually matters. The vehicle has to be used primarily for business, not occasionally, not sometimes. You have to place it into service during the tax year you want the deduction. Documentation with your CPA is going to be very important here. This isn't a loophole, this isn't a hack. It's written into the tax code to encourage business owners to invest in themselves. Now, I'm not your CPA, I'm not giving you tax advice. Every situation is different, but this is exactly why you talk to your accountant before making moves like this, not after. Structure matters. Now, let me be clear, this isn't for everyone. If you don't have real revenue, real structure, real intent, don't do this. But if you're running a legitimate business, something customer facing, something brand driven, and marketing is already a line item, this can make a lot of sense for you and your business. Now, how you buy the vehicle matters. The bank matters, the structure matters, the timing matters. This wasn't an impulse purchase for us. It was financed properly, structured cleanly, and aligned with the business. That's why it works. Not because it's a Cybertruck, because it was done right. You need to understand, buying assets that don't produce value will keep you stuck. Buying assets that attract attention, reduce expenses, build brand equity, that's leverage. The Cybertruck just happens to check a lot of those boxes. If you're thinking about buying a vehicle for your business, not just a Cybertruck, any vehicle, and you want to make sure that it's structured correctly from day one, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to take a look and help in any way that I can. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing, sticking around, and staying tuned for the next one.